Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World on the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Our acacia tree came up by the house. And unfortunately, the limb is going into the house. So I don't know if that's going to be such a good tree right there for us. I'll show it to you. I just noticed it just literally popped up as I was kind of tinkering around with the world today and getting ready to bring you guys in. But you can see it's going to come into the house. And those leaves are not going to go away. They're just going to be there. It's beautiful. I love what it does. But on the second floor, we're going to have leaves inside the house. At least I think we will. We'll leave it there for now, build, see what happens. But I'm pretty sure those leaves are going to come through the house. Because over here on the bridge, you know, they do kind of find their way through here and there, which is fine because it's overgrown. So that's okay. But we don't want it in the house. So maybe what we do here is we take this acacia tree down and we get one of those really pretty willow trees and we put a willow tree right here. It's a bit smaller. It's going to fit that area really nice. And it's a nice tree. I like the way the willow trees look. If you don't know which one the willow tree is, let's go out here real fast and I'll show you one. They're right here in front of us. Boom, boom. These guys right here. Those guys wouldn't look too bad right there. It's a smaller tree and it should fit there pretty nice. So we'll see what happens as we build upwards. All right, so I got I got started on the house, and I've kind of changed my mind again, and you guys have kind of brought this to light, especially our good friend Billy Hyde out there who has watched several seasons of this. He says, you know, maybe you should build a little smaller so you can get a bunch more things done, and then once you get the place done, this is your base of operations, and you move out and you explore. We've got another update coming. GIW Games says an update's coming in January, so we're going to have to go out to find things to investigate, explore, and all that good stuff. We got to go to find some more dungeons and see. It was weird. I could have sworn I just heard something rustling around behind me. Anyways, so I kind of feel like, yeah, that's what we should do. So we're going to scale the house down a little bit, okay? We're going to have, this is going to be the size of our house right here. We're going to go with this size right here. We are going to have porches and balconies on it. That's going to help beef it up a little bit as well and make it look really nice. Also, what I did was I did a little bit of terrain work over here. I brought in some stone and I brought this up so we wouldn't have quite such big walls. It needs some more work done to it, but I'll work on that myself, laying more stone down, get some more dirt put in, and then we're going to plant a couple of trees over in here too, which is going to help as well. Okay, so that's kind of what I've been working on right now, wrapping my head around something that's going to be a little bit smaller. Now, some of you are going to say, well, wow, you really made this entryway pretty huge, but it's going to be our living room, and I want some plants and stuff over on this side, and we are going to be going out and finding, different things we're going to want to display. So I thought maybe a nice little display area would be good in part of the front of the house here too, okay? And so, oh, by the way, thank you so much for noticing that I had this screwed up. I had the pillar over here, so I needed to come in one. I got that fixed up. So that's taken care of. I fixed that. So thank you for noticing that right off the bat. And this is the choice I did for the floor. This is going to be our kitchen. It's going to be a reasonable sized kitchen for us, okay? And then we're going to have entranceway here that goes across to this room over here. And maybe this is going to be like a dining room area and stuff like that. Out here, we're going to do our living room and kind of a display area. It's just me, right? So we'll have a nice little display area for some of the stuff we have. Like right now, we can make a bearskin rug. Can I make a bearskin rug? I should be able to make a bearskin rug. I'm pretty sure I got bear skins. No, they're not in there. In here, maybe? Leather, sheep, tiger, bummer. Oh, I must have used the bear hides to, let's see if there's, okay, that was the second level there. Maybe there's one over here? No. Okay, so I must have used the bear hide, unless there's one out here in this chest, to make a bearskin rug. Nope, we're going to have to get ourselves another bear. And all that good stuff. You also like the idea of having these sort of outcropped windows right here. So I like that idea as well. So we're going to go with that. So I've got one on this side and one on that side. So they kind of pop out of the house. And I don't think I'm going to bring them down to the bottom. I think what was suggested, if I'm not mistaken, is to take and kind of taper them off into the wall like this. And then we don't have to do what I was thinking about doing and bringing the foundation all the way down. So we could do something like that right there. That's going to work. We've got a little bit of a lip there. Maybe the best thing to do right here is to find a piece of wood we like and use that so that it stands out a little bit and shows it as being somewhat of a support for that window. Maybe that's what we do. and we get a different colored block in here just to add a little more interest on the outside of the house. Maybe. Now, second floor, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to come up, and in here, we're going to put a couple of potted plants, I think, instead of the lights, since they don't really have a good light choice for us. On the second floor, this is going to be pretty much our bedroom up here. We're going to have a pretty good sized room up here as well. So we could do that, and I think we might wind up putting the tanning rack and things of that nature up here, the spindle and all that good stuff. So half the house, half the upstairs will be the bedroom. The other half will be a bit of a workstation for us that we can come into, because we don't use those things very often, but we'll be able to have them there. The other suggestion was, have you thought about a basement? And I actually did think about a basement right after the last episode. We're going to put our basement entrance right here. This is directly above the mine, which is just right below me here, where the hole is in the wall that I dug. So if we dig down here, we should be able to line up with a basement and be able to go downstairs, and that's where our forge room and those things are going to be, the workbenches and stuff like that. So I think this is going to serve our purpose. And then down the road, let's get a block right about here. Down the road, what I'd like to do is actually put in an atrium out here. It's not necessarily going to be attached to the house, but here's what I'm thinking. We put the atrium out here, we level this ground out a little bit, we get a nice building, a decent sized building down here, and we put the atrium down here, so it's actually probably going to go like this. Okay? And then the other suggestion, which I love very, very much, see, there's the mine entrance right there, so that's actually going to go down right into the mine. We'll have to do kind of maybe a little bit of a spiral staircase down into that. Is a dock. They talked about boats and trains. What would you rather see, boats or trains come to the game? Well, I said I'd rather see a horse, but if I had to pick one of the two that you're suggesting, I would pick a boat. I would love to take a boat on this lake and see just how big this lake is. I have no idea. It's sizable. And not to mention the ocean. If you've ever swam in an ocean on Rising World, it can take you an entire night and part of a day to get across them. So it's pretty cool. So I would like the idea of having a dock down here too. So maybe what we do is eventually, we've got this here right here. Maybe what we do, how wide is this? I think this is 4. Yeah, 4. Maybe what we do is we do a back door right here, the house, or maybe right over here in the kitchen. We step out on a nice raised balcony that's up here that leads over to, say, over to this area, and then we do a nice winding path down that goes to the atrium, and we build a dock down here that our boat can sit at. Okay? So there's a lot of options for us, but I think the idea here, and what Billy Hyde has always told me, is that maybe if you build a little bit smaller, you'll get some more things done, and then you can set off, and this becomes our base of operations. We set off when we explore when the updates come out. So I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. So I've been trying to kind of pull myself back a little bit and not get quite so huge with this project. Let's go ahead and talk about windows. Gypsy Lee had a comment last episode that was good too. She remembers the windows in her house when she was a kid. Some of them went floor to ceiling. And that can be the case. That can be the case. Can we make a couch? Let's see what they've got for couch options here. Let's just take a look and see. Construction seatings. Dun, dun, dun. Bench, office chair, no. Couch. There it is, a couch right there. What kind of colors do we have? Camo. Ooh, a big white couch. Oh, that's a nice one there too. So is the gray one. Red, brown. Not the white. That one I like. That one I like. I like that one. The red's not bad either. 24 lumber and 16 cloth. 24 lumber, 16 cloth. We've got that. We've got the lumber. Let's make a couch and set one up in there just to see what it looks like, how big it is, and what kind of room it's going to consume. And cloth. We've got 10 cloth right here, so we're going to need... let's grab this right here. What is it? Was it 24 cloth or something like that, I think? What did I do with the spinning wheel? Well, you know what? I think I put it away and I never set it back up again. Maybe in here? There it is right there. Okay, let's get this guy set up. We can actually set him up in the house. Let's do that. Let's set him up in the house. Right over in this corner right here looks kind of nice. We'll do that right here. Let's make sure that's in our hand, and it is. So we can come right over here, and we can just hold down. Oh, nope. Right click. There we go. Hold down right click. It's going to fill up those spindles, and we can take them as soon as they're full. It's going to be fantastic. I think it takes 2 cotton, 2 wool to make a spool of string. Oh, we're going to have to get the, whatchamacallit too, the loom. Hope everyone's doing great. I am doing fantastic. I'm going to be trying to do the Rising World episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's my longer day at work, but when I come home, this is kind of a nice game to just kind of sit back and relax and have a chat with you guys on. So I think that's going to be the option I'm going to go with here. Let's go to our inventory. Let's pick up our axe. Let's go ahead and put this guy outside here, though. We'll put this guy out here. Getting dark. Just sleep here in just a second. Cloth. Alright, so we got 5. So you get 1 per string. And how many did we need for the couch? We needed 16 cloth. We have 15, so we need 1 more. Look out. Look how we can do this before the sun completely goes down, I think. It has to be in my hand. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go back out here. We're going to make a cloth. And let's run over here real fast. And we're going to make a couch. Let's go with one that's not quite so bright. Armchairs. What do they got for armchairs? Same kind of colors? Yeah, same colors, huh? I'm going to go with this one right here. With the couch, though. Yeah. Let's make that. And we've got it on our hot bar. Let's take a sleep real quick, and then we'll be able to see better when the sun comes up. Big snooze. Let me know how the volume is for you. I've moved my game room around a little bit and extended my desk and stuff like that in preparation of finally taking some of the things Variety's collected for me over the years for my game room to kind of get some of that stuff started to set up. So I had to move my mic a little bit. Okay. Oh, wow. This is going to be perfect size. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love that. So we want it a little bit away from the wall. Hope I can pick this up after I place it. You can. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's not bad at all, is it? The other thing you guys might be thinking about is, okay, where do we put a fireplace? We could have a fireplace in the house, and it would be on either the wall the couch is on right now or the wall that's right behind me. So where do we have a little more space at? I believe it's on this side. This is the fireplace side right here. So this would be a good place for a fireplace. And then we could actually turn the couch around, and to divide this room up, we could take the couch and put it right about here. Like so. Yeah, just like that. And now we've got a little bit of a breaker. We'll put the fireplace right in here. And then we could put a little chair right here. We could put some tables and plants right here. And this would be a nice little room. Maybe even room for a coffee table in here. Something like that. But we're going to downsize it a little bit. And I think that's a great idea. I love that idea, as a matter of fact. So, let's figure out what we're going to do next here. We need to go back out to the workbench. I need... In theme with what we've got going on for the house, we're going to get some of these guys right here. And these guys are actually going to go ahead and finish off these archways that lead in between this area here. So we're going to go like that. And like that. Now I've got to be careful about the second floor. I'm not quite sure how I want to go about doing that second floor yet. And like so. There we go. Like that. Now, part of me says I should probably carry this design all the way through. I believe it's this right here and right here. And let's do that right there. The thing is, the brick is going to show upstairs, and we're not going to want a brick floor upstairs. We are not going to want that. Let's commit to sealing this off for now. This is the perfect opportunity for something to be here. We don't want to seal this off completely. We could do nice little decor thing inside here. That's going to look nice as we walk through this area. 3 wide. 4 wide, I guess, is what it's going to be. So yeah, let's take these back out. Let's do that right there. And now let's go ahead and fill this in from the back, because this is the true wall right back here. We're going to just go ahead and fill that all the way up. Like so. Beautiful. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so now we've got that going for us. So what do I need? 4, 8. 8 more of those arches. 8 more of the arches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Beautiful. And are they not on my hotbar? They are not. We got cotton in our inventory, though. We don't need that in there. There they are. Down to number 5. Perfect. So now, this ought to... Oop, whoop, ah! There we go. Thank you for the support on the series. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I like Rising World. Yes, there we go. That's going to take us all the way through here, just very nicely. Should we even go to the point of figuring out where the basement is? See just how far we wind up down in here? We should drop right into the room below us. Oh, that hurt. That hurt like a son of a gun. Okay, so that's going to put us like, wow, right almost in the middle of this area, huh? Oh, that's not too shabby. Okay, that's going to put us right down in here. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. All right. Now, down here, we can do whatever we want to do. Once we get the staircase in, we build our room around the staircase. We're good to go. None of this stuff is set in stone down here, so to speak. But this is the hole I've been using to get in and out of here. And as you can see now with the house up here, I can't quite get back up in there very easily. I've got to kind of finagle my way around here in order to get there. So we got to do that like so. So that's going to work out great. As a matter of fact, I don't think these guys are going to be able to go. I'm going to go back to the stacked stone. Am I going to go back to stacked stone? I'm trying to think about, I want a little area here that I walk up to the door. I'm going to have to fool around with that a little bit. See what I like, what I don't like, and decide where I'm going to go. Part of me thinks the stacked stone might be a little too dark. Maybe we'd be better off using the brick that we've been using, these guys right here, to go ahead and line the walkway all the way down. It's going to look nice, and then we can use the dark wood that we use for the stairs as the stairs going down as well. And these stairs I may take out and replace with the flat back stairs, so we've got just a little more room as we go down in here. Something like that. This will, however, be sealed up. It's a 2-wide door, so we can actually do that right now. Inventory, do I have any more of those? I don't. I'm all out. You know what I love about our drill that we got right off the bat is I don't have to spend a ton of time digging anymore. It's fantastic. I just go down there for about 30 minutes and I've got an inventory full of stone, and it's enough to get me going for the next episode. I really do love that to death. All right, so we do that, and the doors are, they're 4 high, right? I believe doors are 4 high. Yeah, they are. Okay, beautiful. And we have more doors. Been using the metal ones because we got them and we like them. We got a little bit of dirt too. That's very nice. Let's do another door. The door is going to go right here. Trying to think of what block should go right down here. The door sits on. I think it should be the stacked stone. That's kind of our foundation block. We have some already made. Let's do these guys right here. Yeah, let's do these guys right here. I'm gonna do one there and one there. And we might as well put one right here. And one right there. Okay, beautiful. That's going to be there. And then we have our basement door. We want that to swing. Yes, outward. Hit G for grid. And we're going to plop this guy down. There we go. Also, what I think... This probably won't be all that visible on this side. We really should have some kind of... what's it called? Where you've got that piece of wood right in front of the door. I've installed them and I don't know what a threshold right here, I think is what it's called. We should have something like that right there just to kind of hide that and make it look nice and woodsy. I don't know if this wood is available. Those are the blocks. I don't know if it's available in the planks. Let's take a look and see if it is. Resources, no. Construction, there it is. Planks. This would work right here. This has got the same kind of colors in it. I picked that one because it's a lighter color. Any one of these that are lighter colored will work there, I think. There's white. I don't want to go with white, though. Yeah, I think this guy right here would probably be pretty good. Let's take a look and see. Let's see what we think of him right there. He should work out really, really well right here. We're going to do that right there. We're going to lay this guy down. Like so, with our arrow keys. Let's shrink him. Let's make him a little bit longer. He can go into the wall a little bit, that's fine. Let's go ahead and close this door. See what we've got going on here. Let's shrink him a little bit this way. Right there, like that. And we're going to have to fatten him up a little bit again. Have him go underneath the door just a little bit. And let's hit control. Let's arrow that down a little bit. And we're going to have just a little bit of a threshold there. I think that looks pretty good. It's not going to scrape the door too much. Now we got ourselves a little bit of a threshold down there. So that's going to look nice there, I think. I think that looks good. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. All right, beautiful. And then we put a light right up in here. And we'll be able to do that. Ooh, nice. We should be able to add a nice little light. Oh, see, we're twos, though. We're twos. That's the thing about this game is it's all in twos. So we got to think about that. We'll have to figure out a light for there. And we can put something in here too for display sakes, and we're good to go there. Second floor. Part of me wants to go with the timbers and the planks on the second floor. The thing is, what we're going to see downstairs is we are going to see the supports that go across the ceiling. We will see those. I have how much space above this arch? I've got one of these right here. If I do that there, I'm just thinking I would prefer to use the blocks just because they're easier to put in. I was just thinking that if I had this right here, like let's say this is going to be the wood block, I would have room to put a brick here or some other different block that's maybe just a stucco or something like that that's going to cover up the ceiling above. Well, interesting. I have to give that some more thought. You guys can give me some ideas too, I'm sure. Fireplace. Let's get ourselves in the middle of the couch here. How long is this couch? It's roughly 5 blocks long. thinking right about there for the fireplace. God, I love the way that block looks. Yeah, I'm thinking that right there. Let's get this ironed out too. We're kind of going around and figuring out where all the main structural features of the house is. You know, we have to do that. And then we're going to come back and we're going to fill in the gaps with whatever we want to fill them in with. And then we'll have our house. And then we'll be able to move on to something different. I'm going to want to go one more with this. Come on, up and underneath there. You don't go underneath there? Oh, okay. Thought for sure I had space for one more there. Can I hop up here? Beautiful. We do this right back here. Take these blocks back. Like that. And then we can beef the chimney up a little bit on the outside. Doesn't need to be a huge chimney. Just a nice chimney. And we'll do a little decor work on the inside the fireplace as well. But right now, let's get the structure itself kind of figured out. Okay, so what we're gonna need is this guy gone, like so. We're gonna take this one out of here, this guy out of here, and we're gonna come up like so, like that. And then inside here we do our decorative part of the fireplace. Now what does that leave us on either side of the fireplace? We've got room for a nice, looks like a nice thin window here. What is this, 3? And this is 2. Wow, so we've got an odd number over here. Is this an odd number wall? It's 13. Yeah, it's an odd numbered wall. Okay, that's why it's doing that. I was eating apples earlier today. I was eating apples. There we go. Oh, sounds so gross. What a pig. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bit of an issue here. I guess if I made the fireplace one more wider, we would have an even thing on both sides. So let's just do that instead. Oh, that's the wrong block. Nice. Looks like we're gonna have a storm roll in just in time for the video, guys. How perfect is that? I mean, come on. It never fails. It never fails. So if we do this here, here, like so, we can do that. And we can actually get some of these blocks back. Come on. Like so. There we go. And now we have 2 windows on this side of the house that are going to be the same size. Perfect. So we'll do a couple of narrow windows right there. We got a nicer window right here. The chairs are going to sit, the back of the chair is going to sit right below that, so I like that idea. And then I thought we'd put a couple of potted plants. We could put 3 to 6 potted plants in here, and we'll add some shelving material in here too to make it look a little bit nicer too. So it's not the brick. Don't forget, we're going to come back and do a lot of decoration work. All right, so we've got we got that ironed out. Oh, that feels good to have that ironed out. It really does. Let's make it a little more pronounced. There we we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we know that. Now we know we have our small little living room over here. We have an entryway for like a coat rack or something. Could go right here. We could even do a long table behind the couch with something on it, something like that. Over here, we're going to have some decorative items for us that we find, you know. You know what would be really cool is if they had introduced armor racks and armor stands. That would be a lot of fun to be able to get some of these items that we're going to be picking up now in the dungeons, the specialty swords and clothes and stuff like that. Someplace where we could have like a trophy room to put those things up. Like in the pyramid, we've got that special chest now in the pyramid, that sandstone kind of chest. I want to put that on display down here in the living room. So we come down and we turn and we're going to the kitchen for food or water, whatever it may be. We could see some of the stuff we've gone out and explored and found. It seems to make sense to me. So I think that would be kind of cool. That would be very cool, as a matter of fact. Other thing I want to test today and take a look at is there are pre-made cabinets. Let's take a look at some of that. We're getting some of these initial things ironed out. In the next few episodes, we should be able to bang out some serious construction and get things really kind of taken care of and put in place. It should be pretty fun. Let's see here. Let's go back to construction. This is where all your decorative stuff's going to be. A lot of it is, anyways. Beds. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till we have a bed. Look at that. Metal bed. It looks kind of like something out of a jail. The old mattress on the ground. Oh, you know what? I guess we could build our own bed and put that on it. I had never thought of that before. I do love tinkering with the detailed woodworking you can do in here and making stuff on our own. Cupboards. Modern shelf. Okay, those are not cupboards. Those are shelves. Those are shelves. Resources, miscellaneous. The piano. Well, look at that. We're getting a piano in here, too. They got some nice ones. You know, nice piano. We've got the gramophone. Life-saving ring. Some of the stuff they have is just really bizarre. Cupboards. No, we already did the cupboard thing. Banisters, chests, barriers, signs. Is it in our chests? No. Miscellaneous? No, we just were in there. Decoration. Here's your ceiling fan. Christmas tree, jack-o'-lanterns, presents, all kinds of crazy different things you can have in here. Window blinds. Curtains. Oh my gosh, curtains. That's right, huh? Big plant pot. Small plant. Hunting trophy. Moose. 2 antlers and 16 lumber gets you a moose head. So we could do something like that in the house. Bearskin rug is just 1 bear pelt. That's all it is. Stone statue. The memorial. We got to make this. Remember him? Our old guy with no neck muscles? That's him right there. Doors. Where is it? Oh, you know what we could do with the doors? Saloon door. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I was just thinking between the kitchen and the other room, we could do something like this. But we've kind of got the arch going on there, which looks pretty nice, I think. So maybe not that idea. I see bathroom. Is there one that says kitchen? Weird. Banisters. Am I missing something? Or did we lose something? Oh, here we go. Kitchen sink. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we don't have multiple colors. I need one of these, though. 40 lumber and 4 iron plates. 40 lumber and 4 iron plates. Let's grab that. 4 iron plates. We want that. Now I can't remember even where I looked at that just now. Hopefully it's still open when I go to it. And we need 40 lumber. We've got lumber. I chopped down all those birch trees that were over there, so 32. That's 39. That's gonna do us right there. Okay, so let's do one of these. We don't have multiple colors to choose from. I thought for some reason there were more choices to choose from, but I guess not. So typically this sort of thing would sit right in the middle of the room. These you can pick up again, so you don't have to worry about that. And if we hit grid, it's going to snap it in place for us like that. So that would be kind of the center of the room, right? More or less, it looks to me. And again, this is going to sit perfect for a windowsill right here. So let's go ahead and grab these guys right here. Let's get a stack so we don't have to keep switching back and forth. Let's say we do a window for the kitchen there. We got a corner. We don't want to obstruct that. And we're going to want upper and lower cabinets. So we've got a kitchen window right here that's going to look out over that area. And I want to have a balcony on the outside here that wraps around the back of the house and down the other side, so that we've got that. And then I want to mimic that, mirror it on the second floor. So when we go outside the second floor, we could stand down here, because this is our goal. The sunset off the back of the house is perfect. It's the perfect place to have a patio with a grill and all that good stuff on it for cooking meat and everything, right? Come on. How could I be wrong? Can I sleep on that? I could sit on it, though. Okay, I'm sitting on it. Yeah. That's kind of the goal there. Ah, delicious hot coffee. Oh, mama. That's good stuff. It's just going to be a stormy day. It's just going to keep being a stormy day. All right. I think that irons some of that stuff out for me right there. It gives me kind of an idea. We definitely have plenty of room in the kitchen. Wouldn't you agree? Plenty of room in this kitchen. It's good size. As a matter of fact, one more thing we need to iron out. Since that's going to be right there, let's go... Well, let's see. Hold on. Do a 2-wide window there. And then we could have a window over here, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this could be our door. Let's see where this lands. Let's see where this lands us right here. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, and we'll do some nice pillars, some nice wood pillars that go down and meet up with maybe some stone, because, you know, okay, it's a lake. Lakes do have waves, depending on the size of the lake, and from what I can see, this is a huge lake, so during a stormy day, we would have water splashing up alongside this. Maybe what we do is we do some nice supports, stone supports down below here, and then we do wood from there up until where the patio is, and then that holds it up. And I think that's going to kind of break up. Instead of having one long piece of wood or one long piece of stone, it's going to break it up and make it look a little bit better. So let's commit to this being the back door of the house out of the kitchen. And I think I've still got the doors on me, don't I? I sure do. Let's do that right there. And this guy is actually going to open up on the inside as well. Doors open inwards, grid, and snap. There we go. Awesome. Like that. Okay, beautiful. Let's do that. That. There we go. We've got plenty of windows in here. I'm good with that. Do we need a window to the right of the door? Do we need this window? As a matter of fact, you know what I would rather have? I would rather have an extra block right there. And maybe no window here at all. Like that. And then we'll put something right here. Something will go right there. But we will have a window over here. Right in this spot here. So really the next phase of this is to... So we've got those windows ironed out over there. We could probably do the same thing over here. What do we... It's 2 blocks wide. 1, 2, block. 1, 2, block. What does that give us in the middle here? Oh, I think that would look really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 different windows. And we'll take these windows and we'll do what we're doing on the front of the house, except it's going to be the whole thing where it's just all going to kind of go out. Yes, I think that's going to be the case right there. Should these be lowered? I've got a couple of questions for you guys in this episode too. Should I lower these down to where they're kind of knee-high, 1 block further down, so it's a bigger opening in here, or do I leave them the way they are and make them decorative to put potted plants and stuff in? What should I do there? And that is going to determine how I do these windows over here, because this one here too, yeah, we're going to take this one out, we're going to arch it, then bring it back in, but it'll be, maybe instead of, oh boy, we could do one big window. We could do one big window. Or another option we could do is as well here is take this and we turn this into one of the curved windows that go on the, this would be on the outside though, not on the inside. Curve on the outside like this comes in, and then another one that goes out and in on the outside to add some interest on the outside of the house. Or do we just go with flat windows? So there's a question for you on those windows right there. The rest of them, I'm going to say they're good to go. I like this idea. I like the way this room is starting to shape up, and I like the fact that we are going to go a little bit smaller with this. It's going to be a lot of fun to get it done and have it work out pretty good. Now, second floor, I've got two suggestions here as well, and let me know what you think of them. Number one, this part of the house ends pretty much here, and we do a roof that comes up and goes back down, and this area is done. Then we come back and we put a second roof on here, and this one's going to stretch a little bit higher than the first one and goes back down onto this side of the house, the back half of the house, which is going to consume the kitchen, our bedroom upstairs, of course, which is going to be slash the attic as well, because the roof line is probably going to affect our room up here. Not quite decided that yet, but I think I might do that. Instead of having one big roof that covers everything, I thought we could do a smaller one here, like so, and then a larger one behind it here. So this wall will come up a little bit further, this wall will come up as far as it needs to too, and then we slope this roof upwards, and it sits a little bit higher than the front entryway. So those are kind of my ideas. Also, something else I want to do, and I'm probably going to stop recording and call it an episode and then come back and do a second episode for you guys right away this week. I would really like to get a hold of some sand just so I can get some of the windows taken care of and get them figured out and how I want them to look. We need sand. If we look at our map, I believe down here at the Savannah, this was where we went in. Is this where the cave was? The cave, I believe, was right over in this area here. If we go out here, I believe I saw palm trees off in this area here. So if we skirt the Savannah, I think there's some sand over here. Whether it's a beach for an ocean or not, I don't know. But I could have sworn I saw palm trees on the episode that we went out and we were down in the dungeon. No, we went out and got acacia trees. I believe that's what I saw. So I would like to do that and do a little exploration, kind of dump out my inventory, get the crossbow ready to go, and then go out and see if we can't find some sand. So I think I want to do that next and kind of take a break from the building and let my head kind of wrap around it some more. We actually got some pretty good progress done, I think. I think I did. I like it. I think this is going to be a really nice little house that's going to serve our purposes really, really well. Get the basement downstairs to the mine below, and a nice fireplace and all that good stuff. Should be pretty sweet. Should be pretty sweet. So let me know what you think. I'm going to call that an episode. And the next episode, we are going to set off on some adventure and head over that way. I'm hoping the sky clears up. I may let the day go by and see if maybe we can get out when the sun comes up and really enjoy ourselves outside. So if you enjoyed today's episode, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.